Hello and welcome to another video, reaction video, tapping in with your favorite dark skinned friend with a beard. Unity. Here, I'm trying to get my little view right here. First off, I just want to tap in to say Happy New Year's. I hope y'all had a great night. Y'all enjoyed your ball drops and your time with your family and all that good stuff. But today is another day, and another day equals same drama. Different day, same drama, man. And if you looked at the title of this video, you can see that this is going to be a juicy one. It's talking about Ray J and Brandy are being investigated for the murder of Whitney Houston. Now, if you're from California, you know how big Ray J and Brandy are to the culture and to our state, and how much we really hold them down. No matter what Ray J do, we always bring him back into the fold because he's just a funny jigger. But Brandy, on the other hand, that's Black Cinderella. You can't say nothing wrong about Black Cinderella, because if you do, you're just being a hater. But with that being said, because you can't say nothing, the stuff that could be said or should be said hasn't been said in a while. Brandy's on a brand new tour right now with Monica. They are killing it all across the freaking country right now. The Boy Is Mine tour. So when I saw this freaking title, I was like, I gotta know. Whitney Houston was my mom's favorite singer. Period. She loved her some Whitney. And once Whitney was gone, it was Brandy. Period. Everybody knows Brandy is undercover the queen of R&B right now. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody outrun Brandy. And Ray J is the prankster from hell. So let's just leave him alone too. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch this video. Make sure y'all press the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button so you know when another stream is going on. And yeah, let me go ahead and get this thing set up so we can see why they say Ray J and Brandy are responsible, allegedly, for the songstress Miss Whitney Houston's death. Okay, so let me go to share the screen. It was raining all day yesterday and most of the today, so it's been a wet New Year's. You know what I mean? But trying to see what view we want to go with today. Now, if I could switch that. Oh snap! I've never tried. Okay, well, let's do this then. And then I can put that up here in this corner. I didn't know that I could move my face and such. You know. There we go. Okay. Screw it. We're gonna just keep it right there. All right. Let's go to YouTube. This ain't the right one. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and close this one out. Got YouTube's everywhere. All righty. And where's the Monica joint at? There we go. Let's cut that off so we don't have no echo. So yeah, man. If you like the shirt, feel me? Hold on. This is the ADED joint. Put it right here. Look at this. Feel me? All day, every day. You can find this on the store. And I got the beanie on today. Okay. right now. All right, y'all, let's get this video started. Once again, make sure you press the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the hype stars. Let me check right quick, make sure that we all good on Twitch and on YouTube. Twitch, boom. All right, I see it. All right, we are live now on Twitch. Y'all make sure y'all put y'all W's in the chat so I know who's in there. In the chat, put W's in the chat so I can say hi. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then let's make sure that the YouTube feed is on. It's not what we're looking for, sir. Channel. Thank you for the new subscribers too that just did. I got about 15 subscribers in the last 2 days on YouTube, so I appreciate that. Okay, I got 2 watching on YouTube and I got 2 watching on Twitch. Like I said, make sure y'all put y'all W's in the chat so I can say what's up. All right, let's finally get this video started.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some old crazy news for y'all. There's about to be a new trial in 2026. They calling it the trial of the century, and it allegedly involves Brandy, Ray J, and
I'm sorry, I know we just started it, but look at these faces, man. How could you even say that, what do you call it, either one of them could be responsible for the death of Whitney Houston, man, out of all people? If y'all didn't know, Ray J used to date Whitney Houston. I'm pretty sure they're going to get into this sometime in this video about their relationship. But yeah, man, I don't believe. All right, I'm just going to put it out there now. I don't believe that they had anything to do with Whitney Houston's murder. And I'm saying this before this video even gets started, completed, any of that, because that's just how I feel. We're going to see how we feel at the end of this video.
the death of Whitney Houston. People still don't know what's going on because when Brandy received that note from Whitney Houston when she was in front of Clive Davis, a lot of people are calling it a death note.
My dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to
Cookie was, Whitney was a little whack towards the end, man, but
even though there's a lot of unsolved mysteries with Whitney Houston, one thing for sure, she was involved with the Norwood family. All the way from Brandy to Ray J. Her and Brandy's little brother became intimate while she was still married to Bobby Brown.
Oh snap! See, I told you, I knew he was dating her, but I did not know that Bobby he was smacking while she was with Bobby. Whitney was on some other stuff. Crack is whack.
When people first saw this video, they began accusing Ray J of being her dope man, her lover, and her murderer. Ray J has denied these allegations over the years.
Like the black, other vloggers and shit, talking about it. Then they pull up all the Whitney shit, and then you try to put me walking out of the hotel. Salute. As if I could even get in there. I'm I wasn't even in there. So it's what are y'all talking about? I gotta literally come out and explain what it really was, which is super disrespectful to Whitney. But as now it's getting out of control. Now it's fam, I was not there.
Even though there's eyewitnesses that seen him at the scene of Whitney Houston's murder, Ray J has still been in denial this whole time, and Brandy also been in denial of everything, even though Whitney Houston handed her that note on that fateful night.
It would be the last performance of her life.
We are learning more about the final moments of Whitney Houston's life.
10 years later, we're still grappling with the loss of one of our greatest stars, the tragic circumstances of her final days. Here's the timeline. Wednesday, February 8th. Whitney was
such a beautiful woman too, man. And this is a testament to all of you guys that like to party and do all those extracurricular activities. Look, no judgment over here. Do as you please. I only smoke weed. It's weed, and I'm about to start smoking these things because they're horrible. They smell bad. They taste nasty. It's just a bad habit. But once you start getting into harder drugs like cocaine and heroin and ecstasy, LSD, and all these other experimental drugs, you are opening yourself up to, first off, not being the person that you were meant to be. Second of all, your physical appearance will start to take a hit for real, because them drugs ain't no joke. She even said it. Crack is whack. She didn't say that she wasn't doing cocaine though. That's bananas, man. Damn, Whitney.
leaving her doctor's office in Beverly Hills. She was treated for a sore throat. Whitney headed back to her suite here at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. She was in town for the Grammy Awards. But later that day, witnesses said she was acting strangely and wandering aimlessly in the lobby. They said that she looked disheveled, smelled of alcohol and cigarettes, and her clothes were mismatched.
Didn't I just say that?
February 9th,
Cigarettes stink.
Whitney crashed a TV interview with her mentor, Clive Davis, and singers Brandy and Monica. Her hair was dripping wet. Later that night, Whitney surprised everyone by joining singer Kelly Price on stage at a pre-Grammy party. No one could have imagined the end was near.
Oh, Whitney.
Get the parts. Remember that app you made fun of? The trading thing?
Rest in peace, Whitney.
4 weeks every morning. Started with $20. Look, show me how. Wash your hands first.
The final images of her were taken as she left
There
the
we go.
party.
We line back
Her hair
up.
messy, her face sweaty.
Again, appreciate y'all in the chat.
February 11th,
Put your W's in the chat
morning,
so I can say what's
Whitney
up.
spoke with her cousin, Dionne Warwick, on the phone. She was so up and ready and happy. She had everything in the world to live for, Dionne would later say. Later, Whitney ordered lunch from room service, a burger, French fries, a turkey sandwich, jalapenos, and champagne, which she finished in the bathroom. 3:43 p.m., Whitney took a bath, but her hairdresser became concerned that she'd been in there for so long. She knocked on the door. When she didn't answer, she went in and found the superstar face up in the water-filled tub. She and the bodyguard pulled Whitney out, called 911, and frantically tried to revive her.
Oh,
But
man.
it was too late.
So
As
sad.
Whitney lay dead on the 4th floor, a pre-Grammy party went on downstairs. You can actually hear the music blaring while the crime lab team was parked outside. Music journalist Garrett Kennedy is the author of the new book, Didn't We Almost Have It All? In defense of Whitney Houston.
The circumstances, of course, made it this almost Shakespearean ending to this, tragic tale that we had seen slowly play out for a long time.
The news is saying one thing, but the streets is saying a whole nother thing. People are alleging that Ray J is the one that gave her the bad dope, and that's the reason why things went left, because he was her pusher man, allegedly.
Ray J.
Orlando Brown is a wild boy. He be saying a lot of stuff. And sometimes, he be on point. But sometimes I just be like, man, be quiet. But this is Orlando Brown accuses Ray J of being involved with Whitney Houston's death. That jigger gave my mama the bag with the fentanyl, then opened up the door and let them put her in the tub. Those are some heavy accusations, bro. Those are heavy. And if I was Ray J, me and Orlando probably would have, threw hands immediately. There's no waiting around on that. You ain't gonna tell me that I killed some woman that I was, intimate with and admired, cetera, et cetera. People open to their opinions, but you also open to reactions.
The bag of fentanyl, bro. Come on, blood. Come on, blood. And shout out to all my honeys while I'm out here doing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Anything happen to me, you know, all my honeys, you know who you are. Shout out to all my honeys, though. You know what I'm saying? It might be like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 or 1. I don't know.
Shout out to the 4 viewers on YouTube. Shout out to the 3 on Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Let's run these numbers up. Damn.
And then ran away like he was supposed to be the next Orlando. That's how you get out.
That's wild. What y'all think? You think Ray J has something to do with Whitney Houston? You think he gave her the bad bag of dope? That's a oof. Don't do drugs, guys. Don't do drugs.
I don't think you need to block the Whitney stuff. Just let it live, man. I don't care. You know, I just, it's insensitive, but it's a story that people are making up. It's just way out.
Rumors about Brandy sacrificing Whitney Houston so she can get out of that trouble that she got into when she caused that fatal car accident. She killed that lady in that crash. They was milking her dry. Lawyer fees, albums ain't selling. Some had to give. And the rumor is her and Ray J gave up Whitney Houston.
The California Highway Patrol is recommending that actress-singer Brandy be charged with misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter in a freeway crash that killed a motorist last December in Los Angeles.
Damn.
The recommendation comes after a CHP probe of the incident.
How many of y'all actually heard about that? It was huge when it happened out here in LA. Everybody was like, Brandy, but the way that they tried to cover it up. I mean, like I said, this is Black Cinderella. No, she can do no wrong. So to hear that she actually caused somebody to die, it's unfathomable. But this happened.
Police say 27-year-old performer Brandy Norwood was driving her SUV on an LA freeway on December 30 last year when she rear-ended a car driven by Awatef Abudahaj. Abudahaj, seen here in a photo with her husband, died a day later from injuries suffered in the crash.
Abudahaj.
An attorney for the victim's husband says the report appears to be fair and thorough. Well, we realize the severity of the impact. Obviously, the photographs and the CHP report give detail as to exactly what occurred, and we've reviewed the facts, and we agree with the CHP recommendation that criminal charges be filed. The incident is now under review by the LA City Attorney's Office. TMZ.com executive editor Harvey Levin says it'll be up to LA City officials now to determine if charges should be filed.
What witnesses say and what she seemed to indicate at the scene is she was just going too fast. She was going 65. Traffic had slowed down. That means it's her fault. And then there are consequences. And theoretically, she could be prosecuted.
The misdemeanor charge carries a maximum sentence of 1 year in county jail and a $1,000 fine. Steve Flutie, The Associated Press, Los Angeles.
Ever since Whitney Houston passed away, it ain't been.
It's crazy they could put a number on somebody's life after that. She literally paid $1,000. And I don't think Brandy did any jail time either. That's our little black princess, man. It's crazy.
Easy for Brandy.
Anybody else would have been under the jail.
Because I don't believe Brandy had nothing to do with it. Ray J, on the other hand, he innocent until proven guilty. We just gonna have to wait and see. I need y'all to pray for Brandy because it's always ups and downs. I don't know what she did, but it seemed like she did something with all this bad stuff coming her way.
Singer Brandy Norwood's apparent airport health emergency just moments before takeoff. Brandy loses consciousness on a plane today.
We have a passenger that says unconscious of being assisted by staff on the aircraft, and we would like the resuscitation.
That
was the onboard call for help this morning after the 38-year-old singer passed out in her seat before takeoff.
You know the nature of the emergency? Just have a passenger who is unresponsive. They can't get her to wake up or anything.
Oh, man. Norwood's flight was scheduled to depart at 6 a.m., but according to Delta Airlines, quote, the flight crew returned to the gate prior to departure after a customer fell ill on board. Medical personnel met the flight and transported the customer to a local hospital.
I didn't even hear about that.
Authorities confirmed, telling the Insider, quote, LA City Fire Department responded to an incident at 6:17 a.m. today at LAX regarding an unspecified medical complaint.
I like to give 100% no matter what it is that I'm doing.
Man. And they didn't say she was drunk or anything when the accident happened. It's just an unfortunate circumstance, man. Hold on. Let's go ahead and skip this.
If Ma June had GoDaddy Arrow, she could create logos faster than a rifle lobotomy.
What caused this morning's health scare? According to Brandy's rep, the Grammy winner was simply exhausted from long hours of travel and work. And she's now at home resting.
We're back.
And she appeared to be in good form just hours before. Last night, she tweeted this video showing off her serve. As for her next up, she's scheduled to perform next weekend at Los Angeles' Pride Festival.
Those sacrifices be weighing on people's heads, especially when they have a million other obligations. But there's only one woman's couch you can sit on to make everything all right, and that's Oprah Winfrey. Brandy been on this woman's couch speaking about the car accident she had, her personal issues, but not once said nothing about Whitney Houston, and that's why people think it's fishy that she would sit down and talk with Oprah about that accident. Then next thing you know, Whitney Houston lost her life.
Was 2006 the worst time for you when you were involved in the accident and the woman was killed? Was that the worst?
Yes. Do you ever wake up thinking that
today's the day
that something like this would happen?
She rear-ended the car, though. That thing was towed up. Abu Dhabi. No criminal charges were brought against Brandy. Of course not. Oh, so that was her. Oh, man.
And something that tragic. And I couldn't believe it. And I don't like to think about it because I don't think that's something I could ever get over. Or
like, could y'all ever get over knowing that you got in an accident and killed somebody and then have to continue to live life as if nothing ever happened? I can only imagine the guilt and the nightmares that occur in her dreams. Oh man, rest in peace to the family. That was affected. Miss Abu Dhabi. Damn, Brandon.
Ever truly understand that was one of the worst times in my life.
How did you manage to go on and get over? Did you ever speak to her family? Did you ever?
Yes, I did speak to her family, but for me, that's when I realized that God is real. Because I had no one else to turn to. I had no one else to depend on. So I did a lot of speaking to God, a lot of praying, and a lot of journaling, a lot of gospel music.
I don't know what Brandy was thinking that day, but I'm glad she's still alive. I know Ray J be having people acting out of character, doing things that they shouldn't be doing. I'm hoping that he wasn't a bad influence on Brandy the day she got into this horrible accident.
Also, what Ray J does.
All right, now everybody grown, and they ain't got no reports of Ray J even being anywhere in the vicinities of this accident. So how the heck could he be the bad influence? Like, people got to stop putting other people's BS on them, because at the end of the day, we all got a choice. You know what I'm saying? And if he was like trying to imply that like Ray J, probably gave her some drugs, or she was drinking because of rape. No, if Brandy's a grown woman, if she want to be out there getting her party on and doing whatever, that's on her. That's not on Ray J. Real ish.
Understand this? He was wrong for letting me come over his house when I was 13 and smoke weed against my mother's permission. Come on, Ray J. You are the dope man. You sold Whitney the death bag.
Oh man.
Come on, man. You the dope man. You was the dope man for Diddy and Cassie. You the dope man. You know, you the dope man. and then you got the audacity to sit there on your whatever that is. I guess I should see a preview of it. Tell myself, I'm the kingpin. Oh, are you the kingpin? Let me know. Just go ahead and further incriminate yourself. Why would you say you're gonna go to the courthouse butt naked, Ray J? Ray J, you saying stuff like that so it can be inadmissible in court. You understand? Your dog is cute. You look like this. You look real. But you know, you got to be very, very careful with.
You see how he just kept it pushing though? She's like, you look like the guy that was on That's So Raven. He said, ha ha, ha ha. I think it's crazy, man.
You know how you play, Ray J. You just saying that kind of stuff so you can be found inadmissible in court. Okay, that's all you know. You want to be inadmissible in court. You want to be.
Hold on, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm on stream.
Uncredible as a witness. So you're saying things like, "Oh, I'm gonna go show up butt naked, and I was the kingpin." If you're saying somebody told you right, because I'm a nigga with money, so somebody advised you right. They told you to do the Orlando Brown.
The stories they have about Ray J, it sounds like he's not even human. I'm talking about they had him in places where he couldn't have possibly been,
right?
But he was actually there. They got him doing things he couldn't have possibly did, but he actually did it. And with this news resurfacing about who's involved in Whitney Houston's passing, we don't know what's going on with Ray J or Brandy. Remember, she made that album called Human? That's because a lot of people was thinking that she was inhuman. I gotta let it be known again, I don't believe Ray J or Brandy had anything to do with the passing of Whitney Houston.
Nope.
People making up these rumors and stories, they need to let the public know that what they selling is allegations and speculations. I'll let y'all know in a minute. I ain't got no proof of nothing. And in my heart, I don't believe Brandy had something to do with it. But when it comes to Ray J, I'm not sure. I want to take his word for it. He innocent until they prove him guilty. But now that they reinvestigating what happened to Whitney Houston, it's a possibility he could be spending the rest of his life behind bars. Brandy been working with Monica for a long time. People make it seem like since they recently did this tour, that was the first time they was working together. But a lot of people feel like they came together to take out Whitney Houston along with Clive Davis. They did an interview back in the day, and it was very sketchy. Whitney Houston came over and handed Brandy that note, and ever since then, people been suspicious. But I must admit, now that I listened to the interview that Brandy had with Monica and Clive Davis, it really do seem like they was up to something. Rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Justice will be served. I don't know who gonna get it. Hoping it ain't Ray J, and I'm damn sure hoping it's not Brandy, because she's such a light and inspiration to our community. Regardless of what happened with the car accident, I'm praying that Brandy ain't got nothing to do with this, man, because I enjoy listening to music. They don't took R. Kelly music away. They don't took Diddy music away. If they take Brandy away, sitting up in my room, I ain't trying to be cooped up nowhere. If Brandy cooped up in the jail cell, man, I want to be down. But I ain't down with murder. Y'all make sure y'all
I ain't down with murder.
Like, subscribe to the channel. And one more thing before I go.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on, now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk, baby girl, back it up, look out your wrong. It's SAT that you want, and my music hit so hard, make you say, oh my God. I'm begging you.
All right, man. So what y'all think? Y'all think Ray J has something to do with Whitney Houston passing away? You think he gave her the bad bag that she that was mixed with fentanyl? Do y'all even think Ray J do cocaine? I don't know. I feel like everybody in the industry has experimented with drugs at one point or another. And this is the main reason why you just got to say no. You got to say no. It's a lot of pressure, understandably. But everybody got the free will to say yes or no. So once again, appreciate y'all tapping in with your favorite dark-skinned friend with a beard. Unity. I'm about to eat this wonderful plate that my mama just made me. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Can you see it? Yeah, we got some orange chicken, some broccoli, some rice, some shrimp skewers. I'm about to tear this up. Y'all don't even understand. Happy New Year's to you. And until next time, man, I'll see you.